So first of all, just want you to bring your arms out in front of you with your palms facing down, and then you're just going to flick your wrists back, bringing the fingers back towards your face and relaxing back down. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed through this. You don't want to be bringing any tension in. If you hear any clicks or pops, cracks, that's fine. Our bodies are quite noisy. And maybe just do about 10 repetitions of this. And then I want you just to flip the hands over, so palms are facing the ceiling, and then just push the palms away from your face this time. Again, keeping the shoulders relaxed, just starting to feel the movements come through your wrists. And then we're just going to run through some finger movements, so just flick the hands in and out quite quickly, really trying to flick the fingers away from you, maybe 20 times. And then I want you to clasp your hands together, and we're just going to do a bit of a sort of a flow action now. So starting just going in one direction, it brings in a little bit of movement from the shoulders, but as you can see, my neck's not moving, the rest of my body isn't moving. It's really about trying to get that movement. So I'll slow it down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And it's almost like I'm trying to create a bit of a wave through my body. And maybe when you've done about 10 of those, you can speed them up. Maybe do it nice and slow and controlled until you get used to the movement. You're going to come back the other way. Again, trying to keep the shoulders relaxed, letting just the elbows relax a little. That's great. And then I want you to bring palms together, and you're going to bring your palms away from your body a little bit like so. And then you're going to, keeping the fingertips and thumb and palm in contact, push down. So you may feel this stretch a little bit in the arms, back of the triceps maybe, but hopefully you do feel it around the wrist area as well. Again, trying to keep the shoulders relaxed. Nice straight tall posture here. And you want to do maybe 5 to 10 of those. And then bring your elbows up so they're more in line with each other like so. And we're going to just tilt from one side to the other. Really starting to feel that movement, really pushing through the fingers, the thumb, the palm. Try and make sure that the whole surface of your hand is in touch. And then if you can, if you have the good flexibility to do so, I want you to try and, so you're going to roll the hands away from you, trying to keep the elbows nice and level, shoulders are still relaxed. Bring the fingers so that they're pointing down, and what you're trying to do is keep the palm and the fingers in touch, but almost go as if you're about to separate your hands, but you're not actually doing so. So it feels like you're leaning forward or pushing forward from your elbows. You should feel the stretch come on the inside here. And again, just hold for a few seconds and then relax out of it and come back in. 5 to 10 times, you do whatever feels right for you. And then you maybe want to do a couple more of the wave actions. And we're going to stretch the palms out in front of you again. Feel where that maximum stretch is, and then just encourage a little bit more through the fingers, not stressing too much. Not too forceful, quite gentle. Change your position around a little bit if you can, where you're pushing. And then bring to the other side. And then flip over. And then we're going to do a couple more movements now. So you act as if you're holding maybe a plate or a cup or something. Try and keep the hands relatively flat, and you're just going to bring them around in sort of half circles. In a fairly good movement. So next I want you to make 2 fists, and again we're just going to do lots of circular actions, clockwise, anti-clockwise, keep mixing it up. Go around in full circles, come back the other way, little half circles, whichever feels good, forwards, backwards. You're not really clasping a real fist here, it's a loose fist, quite relaxed, just really letting that movement and mobility come through the wrists. And then I want you to clasp your hands together and similar sort of actions, coming around in different movements, keep switching up the direction. If there's maybe one way that you can feels a little tense, you can maybe just take a moment to do a bit of a stretch here, as long as it's not too painful. If you do hear little pops and clicks and things, that's fine. You can certainly hear quite a few coming out of mine. And maybe just slow it down a little bit to really sort of feel that movement. And then just give the hands a bit of a shake out. Again, do a few of the finger pulses. I find this one's a really nice one if you're feeling a little bit like your hands have gone slightly dead, not very good circulation, or if you are typing or leaning always on a side, sometimes it can feel a little bit pins and needly. So this is one of my favourite ones, just to give a good shake out. And again,